Hello there guys, and welcome to the Sims 4 creator sim demo video review, my opinions and other kind of stuff. I think this title is too long, oh my god. Anyway, sorry for that intro, sweet god. That's when you know I'm half asleep and I just woke up. Like, really, yeah. But anyway, I'm finally getting to this because EA sent me an email and they were like, hey yo, psst. You can go on Origin and play a creator sim demo and give us that promo. And at first I was like, honey, I don't need to give you no promo. I ain't your publicist. Honey boo, that's not my job. But then I realized, you know what? If I actually sit down, give you guys my complete honest opinion, because you guys know that I'm kind of like a harsh critic on this kind of stuff, then you know what? At least people can see the truth, and I won't be like some butt lickers saying, yes, all of it's perfect, when I personally agree that it's not. So, anyway, I mean, again, everyone entitled to their own opinion, but in my opinion, this thing is, it has its faults. I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you it's all perfect, because that's not my job. I'm here to tell you the truth, because that is our relationship here. So anyway, I recorded this twice already and my audio is messed up. So let's hope this time around it ends in my favor, and we're just gonna go ahead and get right into this. Anyway, so as we start now, I just need to put up a few disclaimers. So first off, this is a pre-version of the demo, which a lot of people didn't seem to understand on Twitter, that they're like, there's so many bugs, or they were complaining about lots of different stuff. And the thing is, guys, that this is an early version of the demo. This isn't what the final thing is going to look like. So base some of your opinions on this, but don't fully base your opinions on this, because as some of you guys know, I said I wasn't going to buy this at all. And honestly, after trying to record that video 2 times, I really started to see some of the things I liked, and I was very much actually swayed into the direction of maybe actually getting the game. But again, I'm holding that off until I actually see more gameplay via YouTube and stuff like that, not just creative sim stuff. But anyway, some of the stuff that I wanted to mention, and I'm just gonna load up my sim self because I did create her that last time. So I'm gonna go here real quick, load up my sim self. So I'm just gonna replace here with my sim self so you guys can see what she looks like. And I have a few issues, but I'm gonna start stating the things that I did like. So one of the things I really did like, the hairstyles. These pixie cuts are adorable. Honestly, like the hair and clothing, I finally understand that thing that they said about the stylized reality, like last summer, where our Sims look extremely adorable. Look at this, like they look cartoony, but still somehow realistic, and it's really cute, and I personally really like it. I also like that this is smooth, and things don't take so long to reload. Of course, there's not as much to reload as we did have in The Sims 3, but like do you see how like the little animations are extremely smooth? Like when I click on this, how it pops up, and it's so cute compared to like whenever we clicked on something in The Sims 3, there would just be that little sound, and like it would just pop up like there was no transition or animation to it. So I really like that they added this little bounciness to this, and it seems so playful, as well as the fact that this looks like the genetic code, because I'm such a nerd, and that's what really makes your sim themselves. So those are a few things I really liked about this, although we don't really know what the final version of this layout is going to look like. So hairstyles and stuff like that, I can preview a few of them for you guys if you guys want to watch like a full in-depth view of all of the things that came in this. You can totally check out our Urban Sims. I love her, and she made a video on it, which I kind of stayed up to watch and see everything in her opinion. So yeah, anyway, yeah, but things I really like these hairstyles, they don't look like the ones in The Sims 3 did. They're not those stringy, I haven't washed my hair in a few days kind of. These look like, again, plasticky, but the right type of plasticky. Do you know what I mean? Because we all complain, they look like plastic, what is this? I didn't ask for paper plastic, I decided to ask for hair. And yeah, I like that these look plasticky, but at the same time, they work. Like, I really like this, and I'm gonna go back, to the pixie cut. Another thing I liked was that these are split into categories. So you know when things in the game would take forever to load, and then it was only after everything loaded that you could split into categories and wait for it to load again. The categories are right here. So if you want to go from short, medium, or long, you can go right away to find what it is that you want. And if you have a lot of hairstyles, I'm sure the loading process won't be tedious because you're going directly to one style of hair, which will load less of the hair, if that makes any kind of sense, because That was one of our main problems before. We had with the hairs reloading and the clothing's reloading. It would take forever to get back into game. And now that I'm saying this, I may as well bring up a complaint, one of the things I didn't like, the lack of creative style. Everyone's saying it's not necessary, it made the game too slow. Honey boo, no. You're thinking about it all wrong. Although, I guess whatever, think the way you want, but creative style was only slow because it took, again, the same loading process that The Sims 3 had. So it would have to reload everything every time we wanted to use it. It is not what made the game slow. It's what gave us the opportunity to really fully change everything. Like, if you guys watch my LP, Living with Love, that apartment would not look the way it does without creative style. My Sims outfits wouldn't look the way they are without creative style. I'm very OCD with that kind of stuff, and creative style really let me get the exact colors I want and made everything the way I wanted it to be. Well, with this, I feel like I'm gonna have some trouble adjusting to it if I do decide to buy the game, and I don't know, I kind of had some OCD. Although, yes, this makes it very, very simple. If you have the time to not be simple, creative style really could have been useful. And if they went back to the Sims 2 loading process of loading things where, remember in The Sims 2, for example, if you download new custom content, it would take a while to load, but after it loaded that one time, any other time when you loaded up that game, it would never have to load up again, and The Sims 2 clothing would have been already preloaded, and you wouldn't have to worry about that. That is something, honestly, that I really, really missed, and they should have just really brought that loading system back in order to add creative style and stuff like that. But again, I don't really know the complete stuff behind making a game, so I can't say anything, but I feel like if they would have reused that kind of system of loading things up, it couldn't have been that hard to really re-add creative style. So just one of my main opinions on that. But anyway, gonna keep this pixie cut on her and I guess show you guys around a few more things. So one other complaint that I had was that, I guess this is something a lot of people can adjust to, that the click and drag is a lot heavier than it looked like in the actual video demo. So like literally I am moving my mouse like by extremes and it feels like it's very, very heavy to change the things the way that I want them to look, if that makes any kind of sense. And sometimes getting exactly what you want to move is hard. Like I want to move just this little loop here outwards and make the nose even more wide because I have an extremely wide nose, and it doesn't really let me do that, as well as the fact that I just had a lot of trouble. But then again, I feel like, again, this is something a lot of people could get used to, the heaviness. I guess I could just get a more sensitive mouse, but at the same time, if I'm already buying a game that is indeed $70 or $60 if you're not going to get that premium pack that brings all the stuff, that's a lot of money to be already having to add on a new mouse to that, as well as the fact that within the game they've already removed so much stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like $60 for them taking out creative style, which was extremely big in The Sims 3. That was like the new brand new thing for The Sims 3, as well as them removing things like, I don't know, like the pools. They're removing pools and toddlers. So toddlers, it's understandable that they're removing toddlers because they only last like 4 days, and having to dress them up and do all that for 4 days was kind of irritating. But at the same time, the toddlers, like the transition from baby to child like it was in The Sims 1, that's something we appreciated that they added in The Sims 2 and brought back in Sims 3. So the fact that they're taking things away, and back to pools. Pools means no swimwear, as well as no pool death, which is one of the biggest deaths ever. Taking away the ladder of the pool and letting your sim die. That's one of the biggest things about this game franchise, if you guys didn't realize that. So the fact that they're getting rid of that as well, like it feels like they're taking back a whole lot of things that we just got. And to spend $60 on that is kind of difficult for me, in my opinion. Yes, I realize video games are getting more expensive as time goes on, but it's also, I don't know, I don't like it. I'm not rich, and I know a lot of the people who play this game are really, really young, and to gather up $60, you can honestly go buy a nice pair of shoes or something else with that money, or you can honestly go on eBay or something like that and buy a whole bunch of like little other video games that are cool and not spend your money on this. So just an opinion on the whole money issue, and I'm sorry I spent so much time on that, but things I do like, again, I really do like the style of the way they look, because see how it looks realistic but it's cartoony? Like, it makes complete sense. I can't describe it, but it makes sense, and I think the sim is absolutely adorable. I don't know what else to say. I think she's really, really nice, and I've seen people make celebrities like Kim Kardashian and Kanye and other people and stuff like that, which I really, really liked. So I guess We can scroll again through some more of these hairstyles. This is very Audrey Hepburn, Breakfast at Tiffany's. What else is there? There is this little side braid thing that I really, really like. I wish I could do my hair like that in real life, but it's too short and I'm about to cut it all off like this anyway in real life, so whatever. But yeah, we still have like all different types of hairstyles. I'm not sure if there's going to be more or not, again, because of the fact that this does not portray the actual version of what this is gonna be completely. So yeah, but we have a nice little high ponytail, which reminds me of that one from The Sims 2, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Just a little bit, the one that came with Apartment Life. This is really cute. Oh, look at you. And yeah, you can obviously change the colors. This is more like of a gray, brown, black for those elders who are starting to gray, or those adults who are starting to gray out their hair. I wish that there was like the blonde white. And that's why Create a Style kills me. Like, if I wanted to go blonde white, like my sim in my header on YouTube is, I can't do that anymore. And that's something that kind of takes back from my creativity, I feel. I don't know. But yeah, here we have a few colors. Again, see, there's this type of blue that I would want to get, but I can't get it. Because it's right between these two colors, but I can't get it because no Create a Style. So, again, makes game quicker. Again, takes away our creativity. So it depends on the type of person you really are for that. But just gonna change her hair back to brown and back to a form of pixie cut. So let me go back to this one. And then I'll just show you guys through her outfits, I guess, and how the outfit process works. So, oh, makeup. Let me show you makeup. I don't really care about adding accessories or necklaces or stuff like that, because that's honestly a whole lot of work. But pretty much makeup, there's a preset spectrum, which gives us a lot more options than The Sims 3 did like prior. And I really, really do like these colors, honestly. This is all you really need unless you really want to go all cash it out. So again, take away creativity, makes game a lot quicker to create a sim. So, you know, those days that you spend like hours and hours in Create a Sim because you're trying to make everything perfect, that's me. But it's, in the end, it's usually worth it because I get the sim I want. So again, give or take away, give or take away. But yeah, she's not really wearing that much makeup either. She's wearing blush, she's not wearing eyeliner, yet she looks extremely pretty, I feel. So yeah, there's that. Oh, and I did not show you guys, if we go to click on her body, we can go into body mode real quick, and the tattoos, which, wow, she's really, really skinny. Let's just go here for a second. Like, here are just some of the tattoos. There are some that you can actually change the color of, but I don't want tattoos on my sim because I'm not a tattoo person. So, that is that. And then we can go to actual clothing. So this is a full outfit sweater that as soon as I saw it, I was like, yes! And I added these stockings with the boots over them. If I show you guys something real quick, there's these skinny jeans, right? And then they tuck right into the boots, which is something that everyone's been super duper obsessed with. But yeah, it's really nice. There's different colors of things. I really like these shorts a lot. I just decided not to wear them because I wanted to wear the knit sweater. But yeah, that's that. There's really a few outfits. There's filters here, like when you're using the Tumblr search, you can put like more than one filter within that and it'll filter to the outfit that you want, which makes it somewhat easier to search for things. And yeah, I honestly, I like the layout because I've been using it for a while. I've gotten used to it. And again, it's something that'll get taken used to. So that is that. Again, my opinions, I swayed to really positive opinions about this because honestly, I have very little bad to say about this, and coming from me, who always has something to say, it's hard. One thing I love, 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 love about this, the different hairstyles per day, you can already set it from Hairstyles, first off. And the makeup, you don't have to lock it, you don't have to lock the hair and go back and forth like you used to. It automatically changes when you go between the different clothing times a day. So this is my Sims formal wear. There's just a few dresses there. I think there was only like 4 decent looking ones. There's not that many, again, because this is a pre-state of the game. Athletic wear, I don't do exercise, screw that. Pajamas, which I really, really love these bunny slippers, and then party outfit, which is something I want to talk about. Why party outfit? Again, take away pool, so no swimwear, but why party outfit? Honey, if you're like me and you like cats, you ain't going out to party. And like, at the same time, I understand it, because when your sim goes to these events, you don't want them to be dressed in their formal wear or their everyday wear. You want a specific outfit for that. But at the same time, I could have just, you know how in The Sims 3, there was where you could have 3 everyday outfits at a time? I could just make a new outfit under that and have my sim change to it, so I don't really see too much of a point in this. Another thing, while my sim is moving around here, they move a lot, so when you're trying to click and drag things, sometimes you mess things up because they're moving so much, so that was another minor complaint I have. And, I guess that's really enough about the actual creating of the sim itself. Here's your makeup section. It's really simple, honestly. There's just eyeliners, like winged liners, regular liners, depending on what you want, different colors of eyeshadow and stuff, and that's really that. So, oh, and the eyebrows. Let's go to the eyebrows real quick. First off, I want to change her eyebrows because my eyebrows are a lot farther apart. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. No. That's not what I want to do. Hold on. How do I separate them? I was doing it earlier and now it's just like not working. This is not what I want to do. I look scary and surprised now. Okay, you know what? Whatever. We'll just have to deal. But if we actually go to the eyebrow section, so let's go out of edit in deep mode. Let's go back to, ooh, no, not that. I want to go to, where is it? If we go under face or eyebrows, there we go. So there's lots of different eyebrow styles. You can choose not to match your eyebrows or not if you want to, and you can change the color from them right here. So there's that, and there's a few different styles. So I'm trying to find eyebrows that actually look a little more like mine. Can I separate these? Yes, I can. Oh, God bless. There we go. So more like my eyebrows is that, although there's more of a curve to them than that. So maybe I can find ones that are farther apart, but yeah, something like that. That works. So new brow game. Let me go ahead and save her again. I'll overwrite her. And that is that. Okay, so that's all that I have to say about that. Now about the different things here. So we have the voices, pretty much the same thing as what we got in the Sims 3. Oh god, what's the Sims 3? The Sims 3. But see, it's 1, 2, 3. And then you choose the tones. They just added cuter pictures. That's it. We can't look at the different life stages yet until The Sims 4, so we'll just have to wait. I have no issue with that. And then there's the walking styles. So here, let me go through these with you. So there's the default walking style. Let me turn her to the side just a slight bit, like this way. This is the, you know what? I want to walk like a regular person today. And I want to seem like a regular person, and I'm just regular. Then there's the perky walk, aka, honey, I'm walking on my period and this pad is making it uncomfortable and I'm trying to walk normal but it ain't happening. I'm sorry for all the guys who just had to listen to that. Snooty walk. This is the I gotta pull up my butt walk and I think too highly of myself. This is the swagger walk because swiggity swooty coming for that big juicy booty. This is the, what is this? What did I call this one? This is just, I don't know. I'm coming for your woman. This is the, no, seriously, I'm gonna come for your woman and I'm gonna beat you. This is the I somehow made it out of the loony bin. This is the me during college for the past 2 weeks because I don't sleep, I nap. I only get like 2 hours of sleep, so great. And then this is the I'm just way too happy and everyone hates me for that walk. So I'm gonna put her back into the regular walking. And pretty much just the naming system is up here. I like that you can randomize by first name and last name instead of randomizing the whole name when you found a good last name. Eternal dilemma of the lazy who can't just memorize last name. Let's see, so what else do I have to talk about? Because I made a list here. Yeah, I think, oh, okay, so I talked about pretty much everything other than the traits. So here we have the traits. What I like is that you choose an aspiration, right? And you get a special trait based on that that helps you, I guess, with different things. So the bonus trait for this is users get better boosts to their skills when they're inspired. And then within that, there's 3 different aspirations that you can choose. So there's the musical genius who write like songwriting, which I put there even though I can't write songs for crap. Best-selling author, and then artist. So there's different things according to what you want. There's this, if you want to be like a criminal, I guess, or if you want to do justice, or no, you want to. Okay, so this is for that, just straight up. There's athletic, nature, fortune, so it's all the stuff we've seen before, and it breaks down into different categories, and there's a different trait that you get according to each of them. And then there are the traits that you choose themselves, which I think are in a much organized manner. Like, see, creative is here, it's under emotional, We had these subcategories before, but the lists without, see, this shows us the picture straight up, while the list in The Sims 3 honestly took me forever to find a different trait. Even though it was in alphabetical order, it was hard for me. But anyway, my Sims traits are musical lover, clumsy because that's me, and then creative. So pretty much those are just the things that I chose for my Sim self. And the last thing I really do want to show off is the gallery. So that's something that they made a big deal about for the past few days. I like, again, how smooth the animations and how it comes up. And yeah, that's really it. You can go online, you can look through ones that Maxis has put up, your own. And one thing I wanted to talk about, I forgot about this, thank God I got on here to remember. You can go ahead and come in here, and I'm just gonna merge her into the household, and make your Sims as ridiculous as you want. Her name is Graham Swaggy because I was editing Sim Guru Graham Sim and turned him into a female. Just don't ask, I was really bored. But I'm gonna call this Millie Surius. And yeah, you can make your Sims as ridiculous as you want again. So let's get a quick zoom in. You can change the size of the pupils, and you can really make those ridiculous Sims in this game as well without going through a friggin' eternal struggle. So yeah, you can make them look like all creepy, like all their food goes to their shoulders and none anywhere else. Like, none for you, Gretchen Wieners. And yeah, that is all I had to say for my review. Again, just all my opinion. I want you guys to all comment your opinions down below because we are all allowed to have our own opinions contrary to most people's beliefs. So go ahead, if you want to contradict whatever I said, go ahead down below. I want to read it. I want you to sway my opinions just as I apparently tried to sway yours. And yeah, go ahead and do that below. I want to see what you guys have to say because we all deserve an opinion here. And let's do it in a way that's not sassy because I know a lot of people like to reply all sassy. Let's be adults, or at least mature people, down below and say our opinions that contradict each other in a nice way because it's not that hard. So go ahead and do that down below, guys. I really want to see what you guys think about this. If you don't have the demo yet, tell me what you liked about what you saw, and I'm sure you watch other people's videos. So yeah, that's really it. I will see you guys all in another video, probably living with love, and that is it. I love you guys. I haven't recorded and sat down in a long time, so this felt great, and goodbye.